Alright TM Nation, what you're looking at is an addition to the category of earbuds under 40 bucks that do not suck. These are the Truefree T1 True Wireless Earbuds. This was my first pickup from the company, and on paper they have some impressive specs for the $25 price tag. These come with Bluetooth 5.0, up to 30 hours of use when you throw the charging case into the mix, and impressive call quality as these do use ENC or environmental noise cancelling technology. But starting off with the unboxing experience, it's straightforward. Inside you get your user manual, a USB Type-C cable for charging. You get multiple sets of different size ear tips so you can see which ones fit in your ears the best, and of course your earbuds and the charging case. Taking a better look at the design of the case, it's okay in my opinion. It does feel sturdy in the hands and it's a nice size as well. Overall, there isn't too much going on the outside besides your Truefree branding on the top and an LED indicator light in the back right beside the USB Type-C charging port. Battery life wise, as I mentioned earlier, you can get up to 30 hours worth of use with the earbuds when you factor in the extra charges that the case provides. But as far as the earbuds on a single charge, you're gonna get a maximum of 5 hours worth of usage. So far using the earbuds at about 75% of the max volume most of the time, I'm averaging about 4 hours and 17 minutes. And for those of you that are wondering if the case supports wireless charging, unfortunately it does not. Moving on to the design of the earbuds, they do have the stems as you can see, and they do have indentations on the stems similar to the AirPods Pros. However, in the case of the T1 earbuds, these indentations do not serve as your playback controls. They don't seem to trigger anything when you touch or press them, so I mainly think they're there to help you handle the earbuds a little easier. If being discreet is your thing, these earbuds are gonna stick out a little bit with the stems, but they should not be crazy obvious. Depending on the overall curvature of your face, someone walking directly towards you or coming up behind you will see them sticking out just slightly. I did have a chance to use the T1s for exercise, and they did a decent job of staying in place until the sweat started flowing. This was to be expected a little bit because the design of the earbuds doesn't have any wings or ear hooks to keep them in place, so if you're going to be doing activity that requires you to do a lot of movement or sweat a lot, you're probably going to have to reposition them so they don't fall out. But one thing that's good about the design of these earbuds is that they never malfunctioned even when they became wet. They do have an IPX5 certification. But as always, I did do my water test by spraying water all around the earbuds just to see how they would react while being wet. Let's take a look at what happened. As far as the Bluetooth connection, like I said earlier, these are rocking Bluetooth 5.0, and watching YouTube videos and Amazon Prime movies, everything seemed to be pretty synced up. And I did play some Call of Duty Mobile with them and everything was fine even without the gaming mode turned on. There was a slight bit of latency, but it was still playable. When I went ahead and toggled on the gaming mode, that small amount of latency pretty much disappeared and everything seemed to be almost instant. As far as the amount of sound leakage that you'll get with these earbuds, they are gonna leak some sound, but I don't think it's that bad considering how loud they get. But as always, I did do my leakage test so that you guys can judge for yourselves. Let's take a listen. For the playback controls with these, they're going to be executed by touch, and so far they have been really responsive for me. I have no issues. And I am extremely happy to note that you have all of your playback controls with these. You can control your tracks, your calls, adjust the volume of whatever you're listening to, summon your voice assistant, and you can also toggle on or off the low latency gaming mode. So now that we've gotten most of the features and specs out of the way, let me touch on how these have performed for me so far sound quality wise. The sound signature that you get with these earbuds to my ears is on the brighter side, with there being some nice emphasis on the highs and mids. I'm able to hear those background instruments and vocals feels just fine with these, and the bass is there with them as well, but I wouldn't classify these as extra bass earbuds. In other words, if you're listening to something with some nice low end, you will be able to feel it, but the bass is not gonna overpower your other frequencies. Being that these are budget earbuds, I was impressed with the sound quality that you get with them. I've been able to use them for podcasts, music of course, and some movies. No matter what I threw at them, they handled it really well. I've been able to enjoy all of my listening. Also, as I mentioned earlier, these do have built-in mics for voice calls. In fact, they have 2 on each earbud. I've made quite a few voice calls using them, and so far nobody has complained about how I sounded, but I did take a sample for you guys to judge for yourselves. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so right now I have the earbuds paired to my iPhone 13 Pro. The audio that you're hearing is coming directly from the microphones on the earbuds. I am not going to do any type of editing to this audio, so this should give you a pretty good idea of how these will perform for voice calls. So taking everything into consideration, guys, if you like STEM style earbuds and you want a solid pair for under 30 bucks, these are some of the best that I own at that price point. No, they're not going to give you ANC, transparency, or the greatest battery life, but in terms of the sound quality and the call quality, these are hard to beat for the price. Before you get on out of here, if you rock with the channel and your boy Tech Mo, hit that subscribe button and knock that notification bell out so you won't miss any of my uploads. Welcome to TM Nation. Peace.